Hey friends, it's Pastor Eric here. I just wanted to get a little message out to you here. Something that God has been laying on my heart that I think might be of an encouragement to some of you. If you, like me, are an introvert, you're always trying to find times to get away from the crowds, to seek out silence and places where you can be at rest and just listen to God. And rarely, if ever, have we had a moment in history where our entire way of life has been put on pause. Everything we know, our normal rhythms of life, our work schedules, everything has been interrupted. And many of you might find yourselves with extra time on your hands, not knowing what to do because your normal tasks aren't what's in front of you anymore. And I want to encourage you all to maybe utilize some of that time, some of this open space to cultivate some kind of spiritual practice in your life. Henry Nouwen is a wonderful author, somebody who teaches and wrote on the idea of solitude on a fairly regular basis. And what he would have said is that we don't want to seek out isolation or unhealthy moments of silence and loneliness, but to actually seek out very intentional moments of solitude wherein there is a spiritual practice in our life that helps to bring us towards God and towards understanding ourselves in a greater way. And so what I want to do is I want to encourage you as you find yourself maybe with extra time on your hands, or maybe just not knowing what to do, or possibly entertaining unhealthy thoughts, cultivating anxiety that hasn't been helpful for you, maybe playing out worst case scenarios in your mind during this season. I would ask that maybe you would think about how you can replace those things with spiritual practices such as Bible reading, prayer times, moments of reflection that involve Jesus in your day-to-day, maybe just bringing out a song of praise on a regular basis, something that you repeat over and over, like a breathing prayer where you bring in something and breathe out something, that the goodness of God is with us, and we are going to live like people who believe that God is real, is here, is a peaceful presence, and then be those people to others around us. And as you do that, just listen to what God might be telling you. I do think we have all kinds of wisdom coming out of different places. In some places, not so helpful information. But I was reading in my times of solitude, just as I've been cultivating and using this time to the best of my ability. In chapter 2 of Corinthians, it's Paul just talking about how there is a difference between this worldly wisdom and then the things of God. And that for those who are of the world, the things of God actually look like foolishness. And so he says that yet among the mature who impart wisdom, although it is not a wisdom of this age or of the rulers of this age who are doomed to pass away, but we impart a secret and hidden wisdom of God, which God decreed before the ages of our glory. None of the rulers of this age understood this, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, no eye has seen, nor ear has heard, nor the heart of man imagined what God has prepared for those who love him. These things God has revealed to us through the Spirit. For the Spirit teaches everything, even the depths of God. For who knows a person's thoughts except the spirit of that person which is in him? So also no one comprehends the thoughts of God except the Spirit of God. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is of God, that we might understand the things freely given to us by God, and we might impart this in words not taught by human wisdom, but taught by the Spirit, interpreting spiritual truths to those who are spiritual. Seek God, seek the spiritual truths that He has for you in this time of silence. And I want to encourage you, listen to the wisdom that is coming out from our governors. Be able to participate in flattening the curve and staying away from people, but also take this time to think out, God, what are the things you're wanting to tell us behind the scenes? Have you quieted our world so that we can hear something new and fresh from you? Are you maybe cultivating something of a revival in the midst of your people while we're on our own? And so I want to encourage you, maybe pick up a new practice of prayer, some kind of Bible reading plan, or something that would cultivate a heart for God during this time. I want to encourage you, a pastor named John Tyson, has started a 24-hour prayer site so that you can sign up for a slot during this time. And he wants to create a continuous cycle of prayer throughout the globe right now. And so if that's something that would be on your heart, please go ahead and sign up for one of those slots and then participate in that. I know I'm going to be a part of that. And I want to encourage you, be of good cheer. Take heart in these moments. We haven't been given a spirit of timidity, but of boldness. And so this is a time for us to be people of peace in the midst of our neighborhoods, but also to take this time, this new open space, and to bring it before God and say, what do you want me to do with this, God? Speak to me, your spirit, through your spirit. God, your servant is now listening to you.